a full tour of the Fountain Grove neighborhood in Santa Rosa, California. You guys have been asking for it. Here it is. What's up, guys? My name is Danny M. Cronin. I'm a real estate agent right here in Santa Rosa with W Real Estate. And if this is your very first time to my channel, please do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button so you're notified next time I release a video, all having to do with living in or moving to Sonoma County. And of course, if you have any questions at all concerning real estate, I am a full-time real estate agent. All my contact information is down below. There's also a link below in the description to book a 30-minute call with me to go over all of your wants and needs in a new home. So without further ado, let's get right into this week's video, which is all about Fountain Grove. All right, guys, so as you can see, we have a map opened up right now, and I wanted to show you, to give you guys a little bit of context. If you've seen a few of my videos, you should know by now where Fountain Grove is, but we're gonna jump right into it anyways. And my little French bulldog is over there sniffing around, so if I'm looking, that's what I'm looking at. So Fountain Grove neighborhood is Northeast Santa Rosa. This is really a great part of town, and I'm surprised I haven't covered this before. I was looking back at my channel and I was like, no Fountain Grove. Okay, here we go. Let's do Fountain Grove. So this is the northeast section of Santa Rosa right here. And as you can see, the epic center of Fountain Grove is right here. Again, Highway 101 runs north and south. Highway 12 runs east and west. And we're going to kind of get into where this area is and what's nearby more in just a bit. But just to give a little bit of context, that's where it is. So if we zoom on in here to Fountain Grove, you're going to notice a couple different things. Fountain Grove is definitely one of the most sought after neighborhoods in all of Santa Rosa. I'm sure you guys know by now, this part of Santa Rosa was hit by the Tubbs fire back in 2017. So most of these homes in Fountain Grove are brand new builds. There's still a couple lots remaining for people to purchase and build their own home, or maybe the old owners are just kind of waiting things out just to kind of, build their home back up again. But Fountain Grove is really, really exclusive. It's one of the most amazing neighborhoods in Santa Rosa now, and it's even better because all of these homes here, for the most part, are new builds. So this is Fountain Grove Parkway right here. I'm going to get this out of the way for a little bit. So this is kind of the main road, starts here. So here's Highway 101, comes off of here. And then as you can see, it follows right along track here. This is the main drag. And what you don't know by looking at this is that this is just one big hill. So kind of, the further up Fountain Grove you come, the more expensive the houses are. Again, this is a really exclusive neighborhood, so you're going to be hard pressed to find anything under the $1 million mark in this neighborhood. But again, with that, brand new home. So things to consider, but some fun things nearby that are definitely worth mentioning. So not only is this like a premier spot in Santa Rosa, again, newer homes, but you're surrounded by so many fun things that might be off the beaten path a little bit when we're talking about downtown Santa Rosa, fun things to do. But you have to look at Fountain Grove as like its own little nook in like basically its own little city. You don't really have to go into town if you're living in Fountain Grove. You don't really have to go downtown. There's tons of things to do over here. And again, you're far east Santa Rosa. So the number one place I like to go to and talk about, this is a place I went a lot when I was younger. This is the Nagasawa Park right here. I used to fish a lot in this little lake back in the day. Really, really fun spot to go to. They have the Fountain Grove Club here. There's a huge golf course right over here. Really, really fun premier spot to hang out at if you're into golf. And then as we're kind of coming up the hill here, again, more expensive, great homes over here. We got wineries surrounding nearby. But talking about location a little bit. So if we were to follow Fountain Grove Parkway all the way down here, and I'll take out my handy dandy pencil. So again, here is Fountain Grove Parkway, coming down. Over here, this is where Shenate Road runs in, and I actually live kind of over here in this area, like Lomita Heights neighborhood. Really, really fun spot. But a lot comes with living in Fountain Grove. You're surrounded by a ton of great things. Again, I mentioned it's kind of like its own city. And by that, I mean you're really, really close to Rincon Valley. And what Rincon Valley is basically its own little section of Santa Rosa. Amazing school districts over here. I highly implore you, if you are interested in purchasing in this area because of the school districts, do your research, check these things out. This is a great school district over here. One of my favorite places to go to. I actually took a client here a couple weeks ago. You guys know by now I love Mexican food, and this is the spot right here. I'm not even going to try and say it because, you know, I don't really know how, but they do have great Mexican food here. Maria Carrillo High School. This is a school a lot of my friends went to. I kind of wish I went to this school. I went to Santa Rosa High, but Maria Carrillo High School, really, really good. I know they're great at prepping for college. So if you guys are having younger kids that are starting to think about college and you're thinking about moving up this way, this is definitely a high school to check out. And then with that being said, so we're kind of at the bottom of Fountain Grove now. Again, Rincon Valley area, really, really, really close by. A huge selling point to this neighborhood for me. So you can see right here, this is Skyhawk. This is kind of part of Rincon Valley, but where Fountain Grove is over here. And so if you were to make the trek over here, it looks like it's far away. It's really not that far away. But another great selling point to this area is if you jump on Sonoma Highway here and you head out, this is going to take you into Oakmont, which is our senior living area, and you can kind of see it right here, Valley of the Moon. This is all Oakmont over here. This is Spring Lake, so if you're interested in hiking trails, biking, outdoor activities, you're within minutes of Spring Lake, which is, you know, in my opinion, the biggest and nicest park in Santa Rosa. I mentioned Oakmont, so, you know, really cool to be out this part of Santa Rosa. Tons of different things to offer. Zooming back out here, let's get our bearings, come back into Fountain Grove, zoom this back in. If you were to follow Sonoma Highway, not only does that take you into Oakmont, that also takes you into Glen Ellen, that takes you then this way if we were going to go up Calistoga Hill Road, so right off of Sonoma Highway here, this is going to take you into Napa Valley. Really, really fun spot to hang out at. Gets super hot in the summertime, but really nice if you're interested in wine. Great place to hang out, definitely. So you're close to that, and you're also in really, really good company by some of the most historic neighborhoods in Santa Rosa. So here's Fountain Grove, newer homes. Coming down Shenate here a little bit, this is going to be a neighborhood called Montecito Heights, which is, I think, you know, definitely top 3 in my opinion for best neighborhoods in Santa Rosa. The views in this neighborhood are amazing. Down here we have the Proctor Terrace neighborhood, totally the opposite of Montecito Heights. Montecito Heights is super hilly, great views. Proctor Terrace is super flat. It's also known as the Grace Tract, which has tons of amazing houses. And then right across the street here over on Brighton, this is going to take you into the McDonald district. I go there every single year for Halloween. I actually trick-or-treat there. No, I'm just kidding. My 2-year-old trick-or-treats there and loves it. It's just such a fun time. They have every single house is decked out. They give out tons of candy. My son stuck a whole Twix bar in his mouth this year. I almost had to rip it out. Kind of scary, but you're in good company is what I'm leading to here. JC neighborhood, you guys have heard me talk about that neighborhood before. Neighborhood I lived in for a couple years. Nothing but good things to say about that place. But zooming back in here into Fountain Grove, tons of different things that this neighborhood offers. I mean, close, you know, you're nearby Highway 101, so you can jump on the freeway. Traffic coming through here, Fountain Grove Parkway, it's nothing too crazy. There's definitely worse areas you can be when it comes to traffic in Santa Rosa. But this is pretty straightforward. This, you know, you follow Fountain Grove Parkway all the way down, takes you right to Highway 101, and then also takes you right into, you know, JC neighborhood, which is close to downtown. So you're not super far away from these things. And just, I mean, what an incredible place to live. If you have the fortune to be able to afford living in such a great neighborhood as Fountain Grove, I would highly suggest you at least check it out. I mentioned the new homes, so you don't have to worry about older, outdated homes, things falling apart, foundation issues like in some of the other neighborhoods. You are essentially getting a brand new home within the last couple of years, obviously depending, but super fun neighborhood to hang out in. My best friend, actually, I grew up playing hockey here in Santa Rosa. My best friend lived over on Newgate, which is right here. He lived at the end of this cul-de-sac here. The backyard was incredible, had a pool. Like, I remember just having so much fun there when I was younger. All of our whole hockey team used to hang out here. We used to swim, play games, and so many fun memories for me have been created here. So really, really fun part of town. If you guys do not know about Fountain Grove, please let me know. Reach out down below. I have a link to a 30-minute Zoom call with me, something I just rolled out recently as I'm having a bunch more people reach out. So if it's something you're interested in doing, talking about buying, maybe considering buying one day, or maybe just have a couple more questions about Santa Rosa, that is the best place to reach me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.